ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from ZL Entertainment, and today we're here for another episode within Skylines. It's been quite a few months since I've done any recording on this game here. Haven't really felt like playing in 100% at least. Every time I tried opening it, I just looked at it and just left. And I still haven't finished my Fear Fest 6 stuff. I actually only recorded the first game, and I believe I have like 3 days until the last episode of the first game is done, so I should be recording something else, but I'm not. We're gonna get right to a few things. I basically looked at this the past few days trying to see if there's anything I could do, and I found a few things that I thought were kind of retarded looking, and I don't know why I kept them that way. First off, this highway kind of goes here and then just stops, and then it randomly starts up again. So we're gonna get rid of these stupid strips of highway because that's just stupid. And while this... Come on, game. While this section looks cool, it's kind of retarded too. So we're gonna get rid of things like this and the bridge. And we're just gonna have a throughway just right here. And you no longer will have to go over a bridge just to go here. And of course, the avenue, the street that we're using will be here instead of a highway. And then I'll actually do an overpass over here and go on this way. So that's that. The other thing I thought of, well, I didn't think of it, I just apparently forgot to water this section over here. So yeah, we're gonna do that right away. Let's make sure it's this type. Alright, we've got that taken care of. So we need to get rid of some roads. And the road that this is, there's supposed to be a way I can see it. I think it's this. Alright, so yeah, we just need a highway for this. And this is a 3-lane, so we need a 3-lane highway. So that should be good. Alright. This is highway. We do not need a highway anymore here because that's just really retarded. Don't know what I was thinking on that. I think this originally was going to be a highway, but not anymore. 6-lane road is what we need now. And I think that's this. So there's that. I'm gonna... Let's get rid of... I don't know what that does. Where is it? There we go. We need to get rid of one of these. I can't remember which. Make sure it's straight, though. And let's see if I can remember. Let's try to get it down. I don't really like that. I like this. I just want like a full one of these going up, or maybe there we go. There we go, that's mucho dinero. Next up, what we need is we're gonna get a highway. This is gonna be the highway ramp. And I want to have it go up there. So hopefully we can get that going. I'd like to go kind of like in the middle here. And we can't go straight apparently. Kind of has to be like a weird angle. Alright. And there we go. And there we go. We have, so that looks a little bit better. I don't like how it's way over here though, so let's get rid of that. Go. And that. It's really weird how it doesn't work properly. Let's get rid of all of these. Kind of strange how you have to go around. Yeah, this game is kind of weird. I've realized from watching other people play it how it like does things. It's kind of retarded. Or I could just, yeah, or you can just do that. One of the things I hate about this game is there's no undo button. That would be much easier. There we go. I think that's too steep of a hill. Yeah, that's too soon. That's a bit better. And then let's get rid of this. There we go. Now they all kind of look like they're in the same spot. I don't like how this curves. But we have this section taken care of. Highway is a little bit more realistic looking, at least where I'm from. And then we can get back to this. Oh, and let's put these back on. I think right about there should be good. Alright. That looks good. Let's get rid of some of this junk. Fun idea. It was fun to make. But in the end, not really good. There we go. It's kind of weird you can't just cross over, but whatever. Next up, we need to get rid of some things. Gotta make sure that this is blue. There we go. And that's all blue for some strange reason. Let's uninstall all of that. And then let's redo it. And then let's redo this. And this is all like that. Let's get rid of this junk. And let's have a little buffer, so to speak. And that should be good. That area is complete. And also, let's make sure we get a this section. Where is that one? Not that. As you can probably guess, it's been a long time. Yeah, I want this to be stoplights. This one doesn't have to be stoplights anymore. It can just be stop signs. Same with this. Wonder why I didn't put the stop sign on all of this. I don't know. Either way, we're done with this area. Cars will have to figure their way. Next up, we're gonna be deleting this junk. I mean, I did do the cool thing with having the sidewalls so it would dampen the sound. Not that it would matter over here. This is supposed to be commercial. We don't have some small little random highway here that really just never made any sense. Never made any dollars either. Yep. Totally made that lame joke. And you loved it. Alright, so we need a 2-lane road here. Don't know why it randomly deletes stuff all the time. It's 2-lane road. And now we need to get 6-lane road. So we're gonna have to, I think, right up about here is where I want to start the bend. Maybe it's curved I want. Now we can go back to this. Go to right about there. Here. And then let's get back to straight. And right about, let's get rid of road guidelines. Right about here. We want to move up. And there we go. Go down. There we go. So that, just from looking at this section just for like a minute, that is what I wanted to do. So to recap, we made this look much better. I mean, it's a little crooked on this side, sadly, but I think we all get the idea. For some reason it goes up here a little bit, but let's not worry about that ever again. I then got rid of the weird bridge here, so now people can just go about their day however they want. Let's make sure this awesome. I think that's good. And also got rid of the random highway here. And now we can go over into this section. Next up of what we need to do is probably destroy these two buildings, most regrettably. And we can get rid of that. Next up we need the highway bit. There we go. A little bit wonky and all, but you know, whatever. Oh, and I hate how that, like, is so bad. But as everybody may guess, this is kind of my first time playing the game, this whole series. So I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. At least I know how to do that. Now it'd suck if I never figured that one out. Should be a way that we can connect to these, shouldn't we? Nah, I think we're good. I mean, we'll probably connect up to this section eventually. Let's just do that now. Alright. Yeah, of course there's a space occupied. It's called the fucking road. Alright. Let's get rid of everything. There we go. Yeah, sometimes that junk felks everything up. So, there's no, like, direct line kind of like this to here, but, you know, whatever. Twat-ever, as I like to say. And there's also... I actually saw this, and it reminded me. There's also this thing that I was thinking about that I wanted to change. It's just really horrible looking, honestly. So I'm thinking on connecting this stuff up here. So instead of having this road here, I would probably have this go over... Maybe? I think, yeah, I would just have this go up and just connect to this. And this would just become a normal road that ends here, and this would go away, and this would be another normal road. I was thinking on putting it underground, because when I was remembering this, I thought it was a higher hill, if not a mountain, but it's not that high up. What I remembered was it kind of going like upwards, like you were going to go fly off the mountain or something. So let's get rid of this junk. And for some reason it just randomly got rid of this bullshit, so that's lovely. It's a 3-lane highway, so wasn't too hard to get back together, so whatever. I'm thinking on making this a normal road. I don't see any reason why. And I guess we could have a second one, a second of these big type of roads coming out here. But I mean, we don't have one. Well, we do have one, but it goes up north. We don't have another one going this way except for this, which is a part of this road. But it's not like we have another one like going here over here. Could we do that? Kinda. We could get this maybe going. Not going to. I think we're going to... I don't think I can actually upgrade it to a normal road, can I? Because that's a downgrade. I suppose we kinda can. We don't need that there. I don't even know if we even need this road anymore. I think we can get rid of it. So let's get rid of this. People here are happy that they can't get to their own road anymore. So I'm glad they're stupid. There we go. Those will despawn eventually. Awesome. I might like add stuff here later, but I'm mostly just getting rid of things that make no sense. There we go. And then we can get this going. Let's get rid of all the things here. Yep, I'm that type of person. Let's make sure everything looks properly. I think we got everything. Now we can just have this look proper. And we have enough for a pathway here. Let's see if I remember where they go. We can do a pavement path, or we can even do a gravel path. Of course, we're going to do this. Should I... Do I even need it, though? There's also one right here. Nope. I moved my camera too fast. So I can put this here, maybe have a pathway down here. I do remember that I was just putting random pathways over in this area, thinking it was like a cool idea. I mean, it kind of is in a general random way. Alright. Alright, that's good. And then we can get rid of that junk. And then let's get rid of this junk. Hopefully they set this up properly. Oh, we won't be able to unless we... There we go. That's better. I probably should get rid of this since it's a 2x2 section, but I think we'll keep it. I'm quite curious as to what the hell I was doing here. And also, I want that to be... Okay. So many times I had that clicked, but apparently it didn't want to click it for me. What a wondrous fucking game, isn't it? Well, whatever the case may be, first of all, we don't want this here, because that's fucking retarded. And that's good. That is good. I think we've got this section taken care of. We don't need this here. And I'm gonna have this go all the way up here to connect to that. Let's do that right now. Let's curve. Doesn't need to be that much of a curve. Oh, it's gonna cross at a really strange place. Alright, let's get this starting a bit too... Alright, let's... Alright, we don't need... Nope. I don't need it to be... Alright, let's get rid of all the guidelines. It's being weird here. I think the 4 area is being a little weird for me. So I'm gonna have to actually go over a bit more. Let's go up here. Let's first of all get these back. Get this up again. Get as little as possible. And need to find I think that's what I want. I hate how you can't just do how I want to do it. Now we just have to hope it's straight. I suppose it might be. I should probably not do a crossing there anyways, though. So it's gonna go over and then go over again. That's grand and wondrous. Alright, let's see if we can get it to not be all that. There we go. There we go, it's not too bad. Just, there we go. Alright. All is well. It kind of goes over a little bit. I know likey. But what can you do? You know, whenever I watch other people play the game, the map looks different. Mine just looks really weird and foggy or something. I don't know if... I got rid of a lot of graphical mods I had because I wanted to make it look really realistic because I thought that'd be cool. But I don't know, it didn't end up looking all that great. And honestly, I don't know. I don't like the fog. Maybe there's a way I can get rid of the fog. I don't think so. But yeah, I have no idea how everybody else makes it look better. I really hate how this can't just go straight. It's really annoying. But what can you do? Nothing that I know of. Let's see. We can let it go again. Alright. This area is doing alright. Oh, another thing I was thinking of, this is kind of stupid. Well, this is definitely stupid. So we don't need that there. This, I guess, I thought it would be cool to have to only go over here just for this, but you can literally go here from here now, so we don't need this. And yeah, that is all we need right now. I think we have all our demands met. And all is well. We have our little island out here, which is pretty cool. We can make like a little bit of a thingy over here, but we don't really need to. You know, I'm not doing too bad for not knowing what the hell I'm doing. I mean, to be quite honest, my favorite part of this game is just making roads. I'm trying my best to make them look cool. Other than that, I don't know. Let's see. And then over here we have the new farming area. And we could put some stuff starting over here now. This will be another area I start working on. Same as this as well. But this is an area I'm really like looking forward to working on. And we have some waterfalls over here actually. I did not know that originally. If this was SimCity 4, I would be putting the mayor house like right here, or probably right here actually. Oh yeah, instead we're going to... I don't know if I'm going to put anything over here, and I guess I could possibly move that over here and then that over there, but I think for the most part I'm going to only build here, but I'm not going to build here or here or here. I don't think I will. Maybe here. We can have this section to like build on, but I'm not sure. We have a waterfall here. I don't think it's high enough for the dam to be of any use. I think that's why my game looks weird. I have the night cycle on. I mostly do that because I like how this looks. I mean, I guess I could turn that off. Maybe that would make it look a bit better. How do we... Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of how it looks when other people play. So most people who I watch on YouTube just don't play with the day-night cycle on. Okay. There's still a fog that I do not like. I don't see anything for that. What else should we do? We don't really need anything right now. So I think for now we're going to... We need industry. A little bit. Not much. Well, industry and office stuff. Well, this is going to be industry and an office area right here. Maybe in this section as well. I'm not sure yet. This was going to be farmland right over here. This was going to be housing a little bit in this area. This was going to be industry as well, so we'll probably put it here. But yeah, I want to get some houses here. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that. This is a highway. I'd rather have this like as a park area almost, like have like maybe a parking lot here and then just have pathways going over here. The only problem is this game doesn't just have random parking lots. This is also office. But farm is also industry. So theoretically I could put my farms over here now. I do want to build here though. So I think right in the middle, right about here, I'll have a medium road on this one. Alright, let's see how this looks. Alright. And then this is the normal road. That one we can worry about later. Let's get highway exits off of this. Okay, that was very weird of it. I'd rather it be there. That's a weird place here. Let's get rid of this. Ugh, looks horrible. Alright. There we go. Looks like ass. And not good ass. But it's a thing. People will be able to come over here. And this will probably be the rich, like, neighborhood. Another one. In fact, I would say this should be higher density than the ones over in this area. This is going to also have high density commercial as well once we get that going. I think this is where I'm going to leave off this episode. I did not expect to actually be recording for this long. Usually I record for about an hour on this stuff, but I think for now, to try and get myself back into recording nearly 50 minutes is a good thing. We got the main things I was thinking about doing, which was setting this up better, setting this up properly, getting rid of the highway here as well, and setting this up a little bit better. And we even did a little bonus, or no, we got rid of this whole thing. The bonus was adding this road up here. And this was the second, probably biggest bonus, was setting this up. So we will definitely be having something over here. Don't know how I want to do that, but yeah. Anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. And hopefully I'll be back here next week. Love you all, peace to you, and as always, stay safe.